Z Burger in Mclean, Virginia. Y'all see where we're at. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Y'all, I just placed my order and this food is already out. That is amazing. Crazy service. It's almost like they knew what I was gonna get before I got it and had it ready for me. Beautiful burger, y'all. Juicy, succulent, double meat patty. Looking like they threw my jalapenos on the bottom. Got my lettuce and my bacon. I added Z sauce and ketchup. Let's get into this. All right, let's get into it. Hold on. Hold on now. The Z Burger, y'all might be on to something. Look at that. Look at that. That jalapenos gives it that nice flair, that nice spice, that extra added kick to it. That mayo and that Z sauce helps cool it down a little bit. A little bit of saltiness from the bacon. And the patties are nice and seasoned. Take a look at that, y'all. Looks like they gave me a side of this Z sauce, so I'm gonna dip this burger inside of it. Let's get some more of that Z sauce on that burger, y'all. This is a hit. I'm really loving this Z sauce, yo. It's very creamy, very sweet. Look at that. Cheese is nice and melted onto that burger. One thing that I am noticing about all these new burger places popping up out of nowhere is that they all have their own little unique sauce that they have to go with their burger. But also what I'm noticing is the burgers are so flavorful nowadays that they don't need the sauce. The sauce is just the extra added oomph to take it over the top, you know? The burger, I'm gonna have to rate that a solid 8.3 out of 10. Time to cleanse that palate. Cheers. Ice cold, baby. Got some nice Cajun seasoned fries, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that seasoning on there. Nice and hot. Very firm, very crispy fry. Now this fry is very seasoned from what it looks like, but the flavor is very, very subtle. It's not too much. Not too much kick behind that Cajun. I'm not gonna lie. Usually Cajun season usually kicks you in the mouth. Y'all see, like I said, these fries are very, very firm. They fry them to perfection. And y'all see this size of this fry. This is a small, bigger than my head. And I don't recommend you go any higher than this unless you got a party of like 4 or 5. Because I got a Doug Dimmadome size head, and look at this. Look at that. Same size as my nugget. Z Burger's Cajun fry, I'm gonna have to rate that a 7.9 out of 10. All right, let's try this cookie dough shake, y'all. There's some little cookie dough pieces up in this shake, y'all. I'm liking that. Let's try again. Damn, y'all. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna keep sucking the straw like that's looking crazy. Sadly, y'all, I might have to go up front and go grab me a spoon. Alright, y'all, I got the handy dandy spoon. Let's get into this milkshake again. Okay, I see what the problem is, y'all. They put cookie dough balls in the milkshake, like whole cookie dough balls. All right, y'all, I found one of the cookie dough bites. Look at that. Look how big that is. That's not going through a straw, y'all. Look, hold on, hold on, hold on. Look at that. That is not going through that straw, y'all, at all. Milkshake is kind of thick in some sides and thinner in the others. It's not really consistent all the way through and through. But on the other hand, y'all, this milkshake is sweet, creamy, and delicious. But I will not let the thickness of this milkshake ruin the score, what I'm about to give it, which is a solid 8.5 out of 10. I'd say this shake was pretty good. All right, overall, y'all, they check out Z Burger in Mclean, Virginia. If y'all ever here, check them out. It's been your boy, React Jackson. I'll catch you on another video. Peace.